This video starts with the forcing of an unintentional foot contact in the circle, resulting in the award of a penalty corner. These days seen as an uncontentious and unremarkable incident and totally accepted, whereas in fact it ought to be rejected completely. Why should it be rejected? Because it is contrary to rule. Let's have a look at what happened. The attacker gets onto the baseline, the defender covers on the baseline and is also covering his feet. There was an open pass to the other forward in the circle, but instead of trying to dribble past to the defender on his right hand side, doing a cut in and a pass to the other attacker, or playing a direct pass to the other attacker, the attacker with the ball opts to play the ball with a flick directly at the shins of the defender in front of him. What was he trying to do? A ball along the parallel to the baseline, which with that one would have been easily cut out by the goalkeeper. The best he could hope for was a long corner, or perhaps a dangerous play foul off the goalkeeper. The ball went out of play off the defender anyway, so what do we have? Contact by the defender, which is neither intentional nor gains any benefit for him, and a deliberate playing of the ball into the defender by the attacker. The defender, therefore, according to the rule, has not committed an offence. Whether or not the attacker has committed an offence is open to debate. The reason this is open to debate is because of a number of very poorly conceived and written rule changes in the last 10 years or so. We begin with the deletion of forcing in 2011. The rule, which used to say that players must not force an opponent into offending unintentionally, is deleted because any action of this sort can be dealt with under other rules. In 2011, it was not possible to force an opponent into offending unintentionally, because the ball-body contact rule at that time stated that an offence was committed only if the contact was intentional or made voluntarily. Therefore, offending unintentionally is an oxymoron, and doubly so if the contact has been forced by an opponent. So we start with a double lie, and then we build onto that another double lie. Any action of this sort can be dealt with under other rules. That's untrue. It was for many years clearly, and still is, clearly an offence to lift the ball into an opponent, particularly from within 5 metres, but it has never been an offence to play the ball along the ground into an opponent, unless of course this was done extremely recklessly and dangerously. For example, when the opponent was lying on the ground in a vulnerable position and could not defend himself. The current rule 9.9, the explanation of, says that players are permitted to raise the ball with a flick or a scoop provided it is not dangerous, and then goes on to say a flick or a scoop towards an opponent within 5 metres is considered dangerous. We put that together with the 2011 statement that playing the ball into an opponent can be penalised under other rules, and we can apply Rule 9.9 to the action of the attacker along the baseline because the ball was raised with a flick. Despite the FIH Rules Committee and the FIH Umpiring Committee declaring that they liaise with each other in the writing of the rules, they seem to enjoy contradicting each other. This is from the Umpire Manager's Briefing, which is produced by the Umpiring Committee. Blow only in dangerous situations everywhere on the pitch. Forget lifted, think danger. This is a direct contradiction of what is given in Rule 9.9, that a lifted hit should be judged explicitly on intention. It then goes on to contradict what is given in the explanation of Rule 9.9 about a ball raised towards an opponent. Low balls over defender stick in a controlled manner that hit half shin pad are not dangerous. Rule 9.9 of course has informed us that any ball raised towards an opponent within 5 metres is dangerous play. Finally, the umpire is advised to use common sense and show understanding of the play. So okay, let's apply this here. It's not possible to tell from the video whether the ball has been raised above 8 inches or not. So in the first instance, if the ball is below 8 inches, neither the defender nor the attacker has committed an offence. If we go along with the half shin pad height advice from the UMB, and therefore because the ball went out of play, a long corner should have been, or 23-metre restart should have been the right decision. If the ball is above 8 inches, half shin pad height, then a free ball ought to have been awarded to the defending team. If the rules of hockey are followed, there is no situation in these circumstances where a short corner or penalty corner ought to be awarded. No intent by the defender, no advantage gained by the defending team.